been on my grind, running all my time, about to lose my mind. I say, hey, I could change your life. Give it one more night, give it one more try. I've been up and butting every weekend, never been the same. I've been swimming in the deep end, made it through the pain.
You Mr. Brubaker?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I met you earlier.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
I actually sent you a text a while ago.
Did you?
Yes, sir. It came from by an unknown number.
It came from what?
Probably a number you didn't know. You know Don?
Oh, yeah, you're the... Okay, I was looking at that earlier, but... Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Okay. What you,
Okay,
need
just
to
hop in the
lawyer
car
for?
and we can talk on the way back.
Okay.
All right, so while I'm towing you back, I might need some lawyering to make it happen, if that makes sense.
Okay, what you trying to do?
Okay, so I was thinking of buying some cars, some nicer cars, and renting them out to people.
Lifting them out to people?
Renting.
Oh, renting them. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, just all kinds of cars, right? I mean, people that like want to impress somebody or anything like that. I mean, I imagine some of them allegedly might be used for illegal activities at some point.
Yeah, the only issue I could see with that is if it is using an illegal activity and then gets seized, or even it could, or be potentially scrap seized. You know what I mean? Because they don't even worry about who the owner is.
At all?
No, if the person's in the car, and that person, even if the owner's not in it, they'll just assume you didn't call to say it was stolen. You know what I mean? I've seen.
What if I had some like legal paperwork that I got people to sign that said like, hey, that they're liable and they're not allowed to do anything illegal in it, stuff like that, and then like talk to the police before I started the business and tried to like work something out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, at that point you're almost starting a secondary business, so yeah, you would have to get approval from, you know, some sort of word whether they would even allow that through the PD, and then you'd have to create some sort of business plan and have it approved by a judge. Because it would almost
so it has to go like that?
Yeah, because at that point you're going to need everything to be legal on the books, you know what I mean? In the sense, and then yes, then from that point you probably would be smart to make everybody sign contracts when they rent, which would also state how long it is they're renting it, what the, you know what I mean? That way, if someone doesn't return your car, then you can report it stolen based off of they said they would return it in, you know, 2 days time, right? It's been 2 days and they haven't seen it. Now you can report it stolen, and then, you know, and everything. Like I said, and to report it stolen, you can either call 911 or you can go up to the station and report it, and everything. But that way you're not, you know, because your only big issue would be like, one, making sure cops are aware not to scrap it, right? And knowing that it's and having a way to mark the vehicles, and that may actually require some other stuff, is to mark the vehicles as rental, so that cops don't scrap it, you know, in a bad situation, you know. Now, if they do scrap it, I guess if that were to happen, I guess then that individual would be who rented
liable for the vehicle, right?
You could then turn around and sue them in court for it. For the
Is this something that could be handled in the city?
I think most of this, yeah.
Is that something I could hire you to help me do?
Yeah. How soon are you wanting to get this going? Because I'm currently helping 2 other people set up businesses right now.
I mean, I'm not in a super big rush.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, because I got one guy who's going to purchase a building tomorrow. He's already got his MLO approved because he's going to open up a, like a beach resort over there towards where I was actually at.
Yo, you on radio?
So. But yeah, like I said, if you want, I can reach out to PD leadership and see if that's even something they would consider allowing. I think the only issue with that is like I said, it's going to be a lot of getting certain things set up so that you can mark your cars as rental. And I'm sure they'll have a way because you can do rentals of boats and different things like that.
Yeah,
Planes,
yeah.
So, you know, I don't know though if they'd let you run it out of Benny's. You would almost
No. I have I have a temporary location I could run it out of.
Okay.
Because I know Don and them, and they would let me run it out of like the scrapyard or something like that if I wanted to. Or I could find something else, but eventually I would try and buy some location or something, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that would be something you might have to figure out first, because when you have to create a business plan for something that isn't already existing, you have to provide the location in which you're going to conduct business. And it has to be a permanent location.
Okay. I was kind of hoping that this could be less about ways of doing things, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh!
Sorry, holy shit, I low-key had a headache.
Holy shit.
I'm so sorry.
Do you go to the pillbox? You good?
I'm good right now. I mean, I could use it with a few bandages or something.
What's your PayPal?
Hey, are you good too? Do you
397.
Are you good? Pillbox? Oh shit. I got you. Are you sure?
There you go. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Oh man.
You guys like my sexy cool
What the fuck was that?
Alright, Tino, let's go to a park.
what I was saying is I was hoping like I could maybe like try and run it originally without doing all of the asking big man up top for special things, and just do it with like paperwork or something like that at first.
Yeah, like I said, the only big issue is making sure your vehicles don't get scrapped or don't lose out on a lot of vehicles, because then you're gonna have to hire a lawyer every time you take it to court to sue somebody. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people may take advantage of that and then just be, take a vacation out of the city or something. You know what I mean?
I wasn't. Here's what I was gonna do. I wasn't even gonna rent them for I was gonna rent them till next tsunami, kind of thing.
Okay.
So like give them the keys, kind of thing, at least to get started, if that makes sense, and like kind of a proof of concept, if you will.
Okay.
See if I could get it running that way is what I was kind of thinking, and then if I can get it running that way, maybe like go into something a little more official, if that makes sense.
Okay, so basically you want to test a proof of concept first.
Yes.
Full in. Okay.
So like basically what I was thinking is I would probably need to talk to the police leadership.
Yeah.
And I would need contracts of some kind, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there's actually, and I'll get with the guy that used to own Harmony. There's a form that he uses for contracts that's real simple. It's the same one it's almost the exact same form they use when subpoenaing people, right? It's called an affidavit form, and you would like put names, date, and information, because he would use that when hiring employees at the time, so that he had things that they agreed to up front, like certain behaviors and
so like exactly, so we could put stuff like anything you do illegal you're liable for. If the car gets impounded or seized, like you have to pay an additional fee, kind of thing.
Well, yeah, and then you would want to keep a record of those people who abuse it. Anything that's found in the car after will be reported to the PD, right? If they leave drugs in your car, in the car when it's returned, then you need to, you know what I mean? Like that would be stuff to report, and everything. Like I said, you'd have to
back to the gifts and all that.
Yeah, definitely would have to get with PD to start with, at least to see whether or not that's something
No,
that
I
would
did
be
it.
workable.
I got pink dudes aren't liking me because I be freaking
but
making
yeah.
some nice rails over
That
on their
would just
spots.
be the next step, and like I said, I can, if
I'm
you
sorry,
like,
I'm gonna
I'll
hit 'em
reach
when they're
out
not
to the
around,
commissioner.
you know what I mean?
That's usually my main contact with the
Mask
PD.
up,
Goes to great
glass up,
events. Reagan.
That would be great.
And that's usually my contact. And then if he
What would
can't
I
help
have to
me-
pay you to get this rolling?
We'll see if we can get pink.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, oh man, every other color's liking me when I'm biking. Like Grove Street already was like, hey man, just come over here and they
We
fuck
can
with the
start with
bikes. I'm always
25
on there
grand.
using their
How's
gas.
that sound?
All right, I can pay you right now if that works.
Hey, that works for me.
You good with cash?
Well, fuck, man. Hit
Yeah,
me
I can work
tomorrow
with
and
cash.
I'll see you around here. We can-
I figured I would start with some smaller cars, some less expensive cars as well. And
Yeah.
then if it works, then I could build into like some bigger stuff, if you know what I mean.
Well, and that also would help people, you know, if they want to, you know, they just want to have a nice car, like they, you know, they don't have anything but a truck or something. They want to take their girl out to eat. They can have a nice car to take her out in, you know, something.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
You know, just kind of a cruise car. You can take out on a Sunday cruise.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll reach out to them and see anything. Like I said, I do have a lot of things on my plate, so I'll
That's
reach
okay.
out to them. But it could be probably early next week before I could get back with you.
That'd be way quicker than I would expect.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I know these things move slow.
Yeah, they do, and that's the thing that I try to remind people is that everything from even court hearings take time to gather. The people don't understand the kind of work that I have to do in the background just to prepare for cases. It's you know, it's almost a secondary job at times.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I definitely understand. If I can get it all to work, I mean, I could hire you as like a retainer, or I could, if you could point me in the way, point to someone like that, like I could pay every time we go to court. You know what I mean? Kind of someone that's knows what's up.
No,
if that
I would
makes
definitely
sense.
like that. Like the guy that's about to open up that beach resort. Once he pays for the place tomorrow from the guy, they're supposed to meet and finalize the deal. He wants me to be on retainer because this place that he's gonna have built is gonna have a boxing ring on the inside as well, so they can host fights and stuff
Yep,
there.
that makes sense.
And everything, and he wants to have a lawyer there for all the legals with with fighters and setting up contracts with EMS and PD for certain events, you know, like the whole shebang. So I feel you there.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm always willing to be on retainer. I like retainers. Retainers are my
Yeah,
favorite.
I figured.
It's the ones
I
in the
figured.
cell that take the most headaches.
Yep, and if you can get this all set up for me, you'd be the first person I'd choose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, I'll
Alright.
get out your hair. I'm gonna go buy pillbox and get cleaned up and everything, and I'll holler at you
Alright.
later.
All right, that one's on me.
Okay, and what was your name again?
Malachi Smoke.
Okay, I'll make sure to save your number so I can have it this time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. You have a great day.
You have a great day.
Late night, I've been on my grind, running all my time, about to lose my mind. I say, hey, I could change your life. Give it